much would it really cost me to make a whole beef Wellington at home if a slice of Gordon's Beef Wellington would cost 3,888 per slice? This is a whole kilo of beef tenderloin and I'll be using 600 grams only kasi hindi namin siya mauubos. Then, I use a kitchen towel to pat dry and remove the excess moisture of the meat. Season generously with salt and pepper. In a very hot pan and high heat, I seared all sides of the meat for 1 minute each side. I also seared the sides of the meat to lock the juices inside. Immediately, brush with Dijon mustard all over and let it rest and marinate until the meat cools down to room temperature. Initially, you have to use Portobello mushrooms but I can only find shiitake mushrooms. I semi-slice the mushrooms para mabilis i-blend sa food processor. Then, in a cold pan, naglagay lang ako ng olive oil, then garlic, in. Red onion, in. Mushrooms, in. O diba? Parang Gordon Ramsay yarn. I just let it cook in the pan until maubos yung water or moisture ng mushroom. Add salt to taste and a tablespoon of your dad's white wine. Let it cool down to room temperature, then prepare your crepes by adding flour, milk, and egg. Mix lang and add unsalted butter in the pan and a thin layer of the crepe. Medyo mahirap pala magluto ng crepe, hindi ko makuha yung technique ng thin layer pero sige basta magawa ko yung crepe. Then with a plastic wrap, I layered the crepe, prosciutto, duxelle, and the seared meat. I wrap and rolled it very tight, then pinares ko siya sa chiller for 1 hour. Then with my puff pastry, I brush it with egg wash and add in the rolled meat. Seal with puff pastry, remove the excess, and snip ko lang and brush it off with egg wash on top. Nag-add lang ko ng extra design with my extra puff pastry and place it on top and brush it off with egg wash again. Then I place it in the preheated oven for 218 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. And tada! Ayan na yung whole beef Wellington that cost me approximately 2,500 pesos. Conservative computation na yan with sides and it can serve 5 big slices na. Disclaimer lang, I'm not an expert and my version may not be as good as Gordon's Beef Wellington, but siguro the next time I will make my crepe and puff pastry a little bit thinner and make my duxelle thicker. Overall, I would say iba pa rin talaga ang Beef Wellington ni Gordon Ramsay. Yun lang!